Salam. The world is going through a very unique challenge of coronavirus pandemic at this time. Qatar is no different. Now, we living in Qatar are really fortunate because our government has done everything to protect the life and safety of our citizens. What I want to do today is to talk about how to stay calm during this time of crisis. And not only that, but also to use this as an opportunity to enhance ourselves and to improve ourselves, and in some ways actually redesign some of the things that we normally do on a day-to-day basis. I really think it gives us an opportunity to reflect and to rethink about some of the challenges of life. Now, one thing you are all becoming familiar with now is the whole concept of social distancing. This is one of the most effective ways to curb down the epidemic, or what we call in medical profession, flatten the curve. Instead of letting it go like this in terms of numbers, bring it down like this. So that's absolutely essential. However, it does have some side effects. And the side effects are that some people start feeling isolated after being by themselves for 2-3 days, for example. Some people actually who are a little bit more at risk might start feeling depression. So how to get around that, how to cut down on those risks, and that's what I'm going to be talking to you about today. Let's take a hypothetical example of a family with young kids who cannot go to school. And now kids want attention constantly from their parents. Now we all know that parents do not have the energy that the kids do. So how do you structure it in a way that kids are also in good spirits and you do not feel exhausted and then start getting depressed? So first and foremost, the most important thing is to create a schedule for the kids. Reward them if they get involved in academic activities with their favorite snacks afterwards, the favorite games, whether they are video games, whether they are board games, whether they're talking to friends, whether they're sitting down and watching films together. Now, how about if you are just by yourself and you don't have any family members around you and you are practicing social distance and you start getting lonely? Well, that's where actually we are very fortunate that we are in an era where we can connect with people virtually. We can talk to our friends on the phone, we can do FaceTime, we can do Skype, we can do video calls on a regular basis. And that's where I would say to you, the objective is for you to take charge of the situation and then dictate what is best for you, as opposed to being in a position where you are a helpless victim. Because being in that position is where it starts getting demoralizing. Don't be passively driven with what is going on around you. Create a schedule for yourself. A routine, absolutely essential. Humans are creatures of routine, but beyond that, our bodies need routines. You have to wake up at a certain time, just like as if you were doing when you were going to work. Do your exercise routine. Do whatever you normally do, breakfast, etc. And then you create what you are going to do during the day. Honestly, no different from what you were doing when you are at work. Whether you're working from home, whether you're talking to friends, all of that should be part of that routine. When you go to sleep, you should go through the same routine. The room should be cooler in the evening than it is during the day. Very important. It needs to be very dark. It is more relaxing to do those things that way. Once you have a more restful sleep, your body is less tired. You are healthier. And if you eat balanced food on top of that and drink a lot of fluids, your body is better able to deal with what is going on outside. You have more resistance to any kind of infection.